Hello and welcome to, I don't know, I forgot, I didn't even think what episode it is.
12.
11. 12? Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Fee and Drew Show, where we talk about one life, 2 children and 1 dead dog. How you going?
I'm very relieved you got through that because I didn't think that you were going to at all.
But the problem is we didn't even practice it.
But also the thing is we're doing this late at night.
Do you know what? I feel like we're on
naughty.
like a Lonely Hearts podcast, quiet, and you ring in with your concerns about Dear John and...
Maybe we could do that. We could do a live one once and then people can ring in and, and tell us all there. And then we can solve them.
Yeah.
Because we are good at that sort of stuff.
We pretty much know
Pretty
everything
caring,
about everything.
Sharing.
Yeah.
All that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm well, thanks.
That's good.
Yes, I've gone with the theme of more earrings.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So every week you're going to see me in some earrings.
Yep.
Because it's quite fun.
Yep.
'Cause
I've
why
gone.
not?
Well, that's good. I've got no theme. No, just
No.
t-shirt straight out of the pool. Oh, there's a story behind
there's
that.
a story behind that.
Oh, right, we're locked down. Yeah.
Yeah, lockdown.
Is what it is. The world's turned upside down. Oh.
Yeah, it's like Queensland. We're so sad. But do you know what? It's a week. Like, seriously?
Yeah, we're
Come
doing
on,
all right.
Victoria and New South Wales have been smashed
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be all right.
All right.
We'll handle
We're
it.
episode 12. We're a day late. My fault. Sorry. I did a big bike ride on Saturday and was cooked on Saturday afternoon. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
Yeah, no, you were smashed.
I'll probably say that I was just cooked yesterday as well and couldn't get it done.
No, I think you were just lazy.
Yeah, probably lazy
Yep.
more than anything. Yeah, I think yesterday was lazy. Saturday was reasonably cooked.
Saturday was cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you couldn't really hold a conversation. You just grunted at us a lot.
Yeah.
You get me? Yes.
5 hours of 40 of off-road riding, 100 kilometres, came 23 out of
22nd, I think,
80.
so.
Yeah, ended up 23, I don't know, out of 86 or something. It's not too bad. I didn't
Very
crash,
good.
didn't break myself, so
No.
that's all right. It's good fun.
No. Anyway, crazy things that you do.
All right, this show's about 2 cool cats getting after it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we're going to do a weekly touch point.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do my thought bubble.
Yeah, excellent. Hunty's dinner table life lessons.
Topic 3.
Partners request corner.
And then a G
To round out. All right, straight into the weekly touch point. What do you got? I don't know what's going to happen today. It's be interesting.
So there's going to be lots of people that have been watching the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
And you know exactly what I'm going to say.
Are you?
Yes. The volleyballers. The
Oh,
beach
okay.
volleyball. Right?
All right, yeah.
Now, it has finished now. But what I love
Hmm.
is the fact that in the teams, the Norwegians,
Yep.
good old Norge, they decided to wear a pair of shorts and a top. Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that. Blokes wear it.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't the girls? Oh no, breaking the rules. You have got to wear the skimpiest, tiniest little bikini that you can because sex sells. It's not about the sport, it's only about sex. So, what they should do, I reckon, is rather than having beach volleyball, they should just have models walking around with bathers on and they can call it beach volleyball and they can all hold a ball and then everyone can just gawk at the television because that's what they're saying makes bloody money. Yeah? And then who wins the gold medal? The person that looks the best in the tiniest little bikini. Because that's all it's about. Because why in the heck are you fined $1,000 each for wearing something that is totally applicable to every other person in the sport, and then as a female you're not? It's only purely because of the sex drive that it creates. And it pees me off.
All right.
And I love Pink for paying the fine. Friggin' awesome chick.
All right.
There you go.
There we go.
So, what's your thoughts on that?
Okay, I was just wondering whether you wanted me to comment on it at all. All right.
Probably comment very safely.
Well, no. What I will take from that is I'm going to put a bit of spin on it that the Olympics is very commercial. It's about selling a product, and you're dead right. That's why
but they're not selling beach volleyball with that. They're just selling sex.
Yeah, of course they are. It
No,
sells. It gets ratings.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, make it about sex. Let's have a sex competition then. Like, seriously, in the Olympics, they've got BMX bike riding now. They've got all that sort of stuff. So, why not have who can sex it up the best?
Right.
And then you get a gold medal.
What
Because
are-
you may as well. Because if everyone's saying the reason they want women in those type of clothes, if they're happy to wear them, then I don't mind at all. But
Yep.
if someone turns around and says, actually, I prefer and feel more comfortable in this attire and everyone else is allowed to wear it, then they should be. So they're allowed to have choice. That's fine.
Okay.
But otherwise, let's just have a sex games.
Okay.
And then they can win gold
Okay.
medals for
Okay.
that.
I agree with you. Yes, you shouldn't be fined if you want to wear long
Don't
shorts.
get me started.
My second inquiry of you is, what are the rules for the sex games?
Well, The Olympics will make that up. They'll make whatever sells
What?
more
Who-
TV viewing, I guess.
Who's the fastest? Who's the longest?
Oh, can't be the fastest. Oh, he's done in
Moving
2
on.
seconds. All
No.
the women will be like, oh, yeah, I'm voting for him.
I think we should probably move on because we might get ourselves in a little bit of trouble here. No, you're fair enough. No,
I'm not.
yeah.
I don't care. No one watches this anyway or listens to us, so I can say whatever the heck I want. But
So,
seriously,
no.
I think that it's just they should be able to have choice. That's my whole
Yes,
thing.
agree with you.
Yeah, if
Yep.
they feel comfortable wearing bikinis because it's better for cooling them down and keeping them cool, absolutely fine.
Yep.
Wear them, whatever. But if someone turns around and says, "Do you know what? I feel more comfortable in shorts and a t-shirt or whatever it is," and it doesn't compromise the game because there's still energy. It's meant to be about volleyball.
Okay, we got to the bottom of the water polo outfits as well. That was a little extraordinary. There's a bit of bum action happening there, but apparently that's about not getting your feet on the fabric of the thing to pull you under the water.
Yes, I can understand that.
Yeah.
But maybe they should have like little tiny skirts or something that they slip on afterwards when they step out of the pool.
Hang
so
on,
someone can
hang-
hold
but-
a little, how old fashioned do I say now? Someone hold a little towel up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And as they step out,
Yeah.
the girls then wrap it around
Right.
and it's got, maybe I could design them.
Maybe you could.
We could make serious money from this.
I've got a question for you. Now let's talk about the 100 metres running last night. You were commenting on the boys'
Well, you
willies.
can see their willy.
Well, hey?
But that happens in triathlon all the time and everything too. There are classic photos that go around the whole of the internet showing people that wear white tri-suits and stuff and how, shouldn't be doing that.
Just saying. We're
That's
gonna,
not, that's completely different.
we're gonna-
I'm not talking about that.
we're going to look where we're going to look, aren't we?
I don't go, that makes me want to watch the sport because his awkward little tiny willy showing through the thing. They look stupid.
All right, we covered that. That's your
There we go.
that's your weekly touch point.
Happy days, everyone.
All right, we don't have a walk down memory lane anymore, so that kind of takes us into Three's thought bubble. We've got to put something in there, but in between.
Well, no, we can just keep having conversations.
Okay.
'Cause we're quite intellectual
Yeah.
and intelligent, I
Yeah.
feel.
You know what? I'm going to throw in Hunty's weekly life lesson right now, just because I feel like it's my turn
you're
to talk.
jazzing it up.
Yeah,
Okay,
jazz it up.
go.
You know, just this is the new me. I'm just going to
Look at
just
how offensive he is. Like he's all
defensive.
Like
I'm going to freestyle. No, that's me being casual.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, or pumping your chest up.
Weekly Hunty's dinner table life lesson. It's a pretty simple one. If you've got if you've got a 14-year-old who needs some advice, and you've got a 14-year-old who's got some advice, or a father that's got some advice, yeah.
You've got two 14-year-olds.
No, you got the 14.
I'm confused because we've got an 11-year-old and a 14-year-old.
We got
So who's the 2-year-old?
No. We got a 14-year-old who needs some advice,
Yes.
and you've got two sets of advice. One is coming from his father,
Yeah.
and the other set of advice is coming from a different 14-year-old at school.
Oh, well then that 14-year-old, the second one, be absolutely correct all the time.
No.
You have no idea.
So-
You're a father.
So my life lesson is take the advice from the father, not the other 14-year-old.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Oliver went for his job at McDonald's and he hadn't heard for a week afterwards, and they said, we'll get back to you within a week. And I said, give him a call, let him know you're interested, let him know, hey, I'm still interested, want to know where the email is. And the 14-year-old friend who's working at Macca said, no, you don't call, you just let them sit, even if it takes them 2 months. Otherwise, no, they'll get to you. And I went, no, we're not going to take that advice. You're going to call. And he called, and the woman said, oh, glad you called. We were wondering why you didn't accept the offer. We sent the email. And he went, I didn't get the email. So at the end of the day, it was like, whose advice was best?
Yeah.
Hunty's.
But you're the
Dad's.
dad.
Yeah.
I know.
Got it right.
You
So
did. You did very well.
so my life lesson-
So now he's very happy.
Oh, was my
Not him,
my
Ollie.
life
Well, he's
lesson
happy
to
too.
him was never take another 14-year-old's advice. Listen to your old man. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's hard being perfect, isn't it?
Well, it is a little bit. All right.
Yes.
What's your thought bubble?
So my thought bubble this week. Hang on, I've got so many notes.
Yeah.
Wait, which one am I doing now? Oh yes, now there's a couple. So we did the shorts with the conversation. My thought bubble this week is, and it's quite serious, I feel. Why, as Westerners, like as in first world civilization, are we so hard on each other?
Explain that. What do you got going?
Well, I just feel that social media, we see it all the time, that there's not a lot of positive things that come around. Like I scroll through things and I have a look and there's idiots doing stuff, you know, a bit funny and TikToks and stuff like that. But there's just a lot of negativity, I feel, in a lot of this era.
Yeah.
And I just feel that people are always trying to better themselves, like be better than the Joneses, and not Alison Guy. I don't mean you guys. I'm just saying that Joneses scenario.
Yeah.
And I just think it's quite sad that people can't be just, this is who I am and this is me, and we're so lucky with what we've got, and just be grateful for everything that you've got, because there are a lot of people that don't have anything.
Yeah. I agree with you.
And I just think, I don't know how you change it. I don't know how to change people's mindsets about it. But it makes me feel quite sad. Like, there's part of me that goes, I don't know if I even want to be on Facebook anymore, Instagram, because I just see an awful lot of sadness now. And I don't want to be part of this. I'm quite joyful, I'm quite a joyful person, quite cup half full all the time.
Yep.
And I'm feeling that my cup is not looking as full sometimes when I look at some of that stuff. And I know people say, well, don't look at it, just turn it off, la, la, la. But it's just sad that people have to put it there in the first place. I just think there's a lot of sad people out there. And I don't mean sad as in sad. I mean sad as in, it saddens me that there's people that just aren't happy with the fact that they've got a roof over their head. They've probably got someone that cares for them. They've got some food on the table. And it might not be the best food. It might not be the best restaurants. It might not be all this sort of stuff. But I just think, we watch people and we look at the clothes they're wearing and we're really hard on people. And I think most people look fabulous, actually.
I agree with you.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying you
Yeah,
don't, but I'm
no.
just saying. So that's sort of where I was thinking about that today. I just thought, I want everyone to just start being a little bit kinder to each other. When you see someone on Facebook that's put a picture of themselves, tell them that they look nice. Find something. Don't look at the negative, look at the positive. Find something about that picture, even if there's something that you just go, that if you want to comment, make a nice comment. That's what I mean.
I think that's what the Fee and Drew show is all about, because we're just trying to change the energy, because there's so much going. Here's my number one tip, I reckon.
Yep.
This isn't a Hunty's dinner table life lesson. This is a Hunty's life lesson for everyone in the world. Turn the news off. Just turn the news off.
Oh, yes.
There's nothing going on there that's any
Actually,
abuse.
what you do is turn the news off and he never looks, and then I watch a little snippets of the news and I just update him every so often.
Someone will tell you if there's something really that you really need to know. Like if your house is here's the thing, actually.
You'd know.
No. If your house is burning down, the news won't even tell you, because our house was close to burning down 2 years ago.
On the news.
No. So there were fires through the Sunshine Coast, and I was down in Brisbane, and Fee and the boys got evacuated, and I was hearing things saying the petrol station's blown
That's
up.
because the news can't get in there because it was all blocked off with fire crews.
No. For 2 days, I was trying to find out information as to whether our house was burnt down, and it was just Vox Pop people on the news going, how did you find that? Were you terrified? Yeah. Turn the news off. There's nothing useful in the news. That'll keep you positive, for one.
What's Vox Pox people?
Vox Pop. It's what's it
heard
short
that.
for? It's Vox Pop is just a popular little comment. Hi on the streets. How are you going? What do you think of all the negativity in the world?
Ah.
Yeah, all that.
Oh, I've never heard of that term.
Vox
Wow,
Pop.
there
Jeez,
you
I hope
go.
I've got it right. Jeez.
I reckon you probably haven't.
I reckon we-
Because you don't look at anything really.
I don't watch the news, so how would I know what a Vox Pop
I reckon
is?
you're just making stuff up. Oh, you could be setting new trends right now as we speak.
Yeah, I'm a trendsetter. Positivity. Just
that's my thing.
create your own. Switch the devices off
Like
if it's
Anna
hurting
Willett, who I've mentioned before, over in Malaysia.
Smashing
She's
it.
living there, and she sent this video or this picture of people being wired in. So they're wired into their buildings, and she said that even they put barbed wire down the fire escapes so people couldn't go down their fire escapes to go and get food and water. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But from the negativity of that, she's doing something so positive. She's trying to get money together in Malaysia, in KL, and she's going out and she's doing between 50 and 200 food drops a day to people and giving them some rice, flour, eggs and sugar, just so that they've got something to eat. That's lovely.
I think your thought bubble this week is just
No, it's not thought bubble.
What is it?
This is just a conversation.
It's a conversation. Your conversation point right now is just
I
about
want everyone to be lovely.
just gratitude.
Just be lovely.
G2 round out, finding the
And if
vibe,
you're not sure
finding
how
the
to
love.
be lovely, call me and I'll give you some pointers because I'm quite lovely.
If you need some answers about anything, I'll have them for you, and that'll make your life better too.
It will, because if you can't sleep well, actually give him a call and he'll give you answers and you'll find you'll fall asleep. It'll be fine.
Hot topic of the week last week was: is it better to be the firstborn child or the secondborn child or the middle child
Or by yourself.
or by yourself?
Single.
We had
No one.
Mum, she came in. Good on her. She wanted brothers and sisters. That's pretty nice. No one else gave us anything. So here's my take on it. Second child's better.
Yep.
Let the first child do all the hard
Yep.
yards. If you're second child by 2 years, you'll get everything that you want 2 years earlier,
Yep.
pretty much. So,
Absolutely.
so if you ever have a choice,
Yeah.
go for second born,
Yeah.
I reckon.
No, yeah, that's interesting. Imagine all the babies, they're just hovering up like in the sky somewhere.
Yeah.
Wherever they hover, whether you believe in all that sort of stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But wherever they hover. And then there's a fight going on. No, you have to go down. You have to be impregnated now, right into that woman. And no,
Yes.
the stork delivers you. No, you're first. And there's all these fights, like baby fights going on about, I don't want to be the firstborn. You're going to be the secondborn. I don't want to be the secondborn. Blah, blah, blah. Be quite crazy.
Don't be a trailblazer. Don't be a firstborn. You're just going to have to do the hard yards. It's like now I'm making stuff up. Was it Einstein said he stood on the shoulder of giants? No, not Einstein. The other one. Newton.
Do you know what? I reckon you should fact check before you actually.
Do you want to press pause? One of the famous sciencey dudes that did amazing things said,
this is such a mess.
he's
It's
an absolute mess. We said that my greatness was for standing on the shoulders of champions gone by. That's what you get when you're a second child.
Gosh, we got to that. We've covered that hot topic then,
Yeah.
and I do agree. It's better to be second. I was first, and then I've told you this many times. Went to blue light discos. Took me to the age of 17 to convince my father that it was quite safe because it was run by the police.
Yep.
And then my sister was there at 14 smoking cigarettes.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to back off on my firstborn child, Oliver, because I know I'm so much harder on him than I am on the younger one. So I'm trying to even that out by
And
just
you see,
being harder on the second one.
That's why it's good, because that's why I go gnarly at you, because I get it, because I was the eldest, so I have empathy for Ollie.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
No, but it's true.
Yeah.
Because I see it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So I go, yeah. Anyway, okay,
Working
so
on that.
next.
Right, hot topic of the weeks this week. You're just going to throw me a whole bunch and I'm going to choose which
Right,
one's the best,
so
aren't you?
I came up with some idea ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if any of you actually, first of all, I wanted to say, everybody needs to watch Jimmy Giggle. Well, he's not Jimmy Giggle. What's his name?
Jimmy Rees.
Jimmy Rees. Now, you need to have a laugh. Like, if you're feeling joyless, and feeling a little bit glum, then jump onto YouTube or Facebook or Instagram and watch Jimmy Reeves, because he does the COVID updates. Hilarious, so funny, and makes you laugh a lot.
He's pretty good.
That's brilliant. And
Yep.
I think that's a really good way to start and tick the box of feeling better about yourself. Because
There we go.
It's very funny.
All
Right. Okay, so hot topic of the week. I've got some options for you.
Yep.
Money,
Yep.
good or evil?
Right.
Next one, candles or flowers. Now, you said you need an explanation for this, because some people really love, like I put on a smelly candle tonight in the
Yeah.
house. Some people love receiving those sort of candles as gifts, and other people love flowers. And I wondered who likes which one or.
There's a whole book
Bit
on
of a
it, The
girl.
Language of Love. Have you heard that book?
Have you read it?
No, I haven't.
Well, I didn't think you had, because you never buy me candles or flowers. So there you go.
The Language of Love is about whether people like gifts or they like public recognition or what's
like
their
gifts.
what's their love language?
I like
do
gifts.
the material things
I like
or inner
gifts.
worth or
I do like gifts.
Yeah.
The other one, favourite mealtime,
Yeah.
breakfast, lunch or dinner.
Yeah.
I think that's quite a good one.
Yeah.
Anchovies or not.
Oh, that's no. That's not even a hot topic. That's ridiculous.
Pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, you can eat pineapple on pizza. All right, so
Well,
we
maybe you can't.
No, we're going to go with. I'm not sure how many responses we're going to go with. Money, good or evil? Yeah.
Really?
Is money good or is money evil?
Yeah.
I want to see what people say.
I know. When you look at a $5 note, do you go, "You evil person, you're making me spend you," or do you go, "Woo, $5, I can buy some chocolate"?
Yeah.
Well, that's how it might go.
Oh,
What do you reckon?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, see what happens.
Nah, I'm talking millions, man.
Yeah.
Do people like the idea of having millions, or they think people that have got millions think it's evil because they haven't got it? It's quite an interesting conversation, actually, because then you can sort of go, why don't people like money?
Find out. All right. Partners Request Corner. Last week, you asked me not to run at all.
Yes.
I did not run at all.
No, you didn't.
Yep.
You rode a bike for 100 kilometres instead.
I did. I went and had 1 or 2 massages. Got a hip thing going. I'm putting a self-lockdown.
Self-lockdown.
2 weeks, no running, no biking. Fix his hip.
So he's in the pool. So that's a good.
So I was in the pool. I was in the pool on the end of an
put a photo
elastic
up.
band. Yeah. Just put a big elastic band, having a swim in there.
But it's freezing.
It's freezing.
It's not
It's
warm
cold.
in the pool.
It was in a
The
wetsuit.
sun has not been on there enough yet. And I'm meant to be starting my swim sessions this week. That's not happening because I'm not going in that pool. There's no way.
So my world's turned upside down. I had a 3-year plan for my sporting endeavours, and a couple of them been cancelled, so I've got to rejiggle that. So I'm not in quite as much of a rush. So I'm going to take 2 weeks, have a little reset. We'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting for my mindset. I'm already anxious about not doing.
Yep. So that's where it gets to
Biking, running.
Partners Request Corner for this week.
Go for it. Go.
So for this week, I'd like you to, when you feel anxious,
Yeah.
to go for a walk around the block before you actually start confronting us with anything.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah?
good. I can do that.
Because I know what you get like and you know what you get like.
Yeah.
But that's not our fault.
that's
remember?
right. Correct.
So otherwise, I'll talk to the people in Townsville and I'll give them a call and I'll go, dude, seriously, you need to sort this out.
There was meant to be a World Championships in Townsville next year. It's not happening. The races I'm going to do at the end of the year were about qualifying for that. So now they're kind of, what's the point? Kind of.
Bam.
Anyway, no,
And
I'm not that
it's
sad.
like-
I'm all right.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I've
you were
handled pretty
devastated.
well. Oh, that would normally take me 6 or 7 days to get over. I'm
You still aren't getting over it.
I'm
What
not
are you
over
talking
it.
about? No.
I'm managing it. I'm okay. My request of you last week was to, and it got you a little bit riled up, was to see whether you were using your gym membership
Yes,
enough.
well, it's because there's lots of things that had happened in you asking that question. I thought it was very unfair. I work away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I do.
So-
Work away and have back injuries
Yeah.
and stuff. And all of a sudden you're going, are you using it enough?
But what came out of it?
Well, no, I
partner's
just
request form.
decided that I wouldn't do it anymore because we can spend the money elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's exciting. You've signed
No,
up
I'm
for a
not saying,
triathlon.
I'm not saying
What?
anything. I'm keeping it as a secret. I don't want to tell people.
I'll pause. I'll rewind.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
No, I'm not telling people. I've decided to go back to bike riding for a little bit
Yep.
on Zwift.
All right.
There we go.
There we go. Just going to Zwift it up.
Yes.
Very good. Partners Request Corner this week. You just asked me
I
something.
just said, what did I ask you?
Not to be a cranky git when I'm not exercising as much.
And then what do you have to do before you do anything cranky?
Go for a walk around the block before I be cranky to anyone.
Excellent.
Got it. We've
Make
got
sure
it
you
on
wear
tape.
your mask.
That's it. I had a request
You had
for
a
you.
request.
Oh yeah.
It's quite exciting.
You've got a birthday coming up in 2 weeks.
No, next week.
Yeah, next week.
next week.
I think in episode 1 or so we asked for a dream wish list of birthday presents.
I hope Coldplay's still coming.
Can you give me some guidance? Some guidance. There are people asking. I need some guidance as
I've
to.
already told you.
Oh, you haven't given me much.
No, that I don't. What do you do when you've got everything?
Everything, yeah. You get nothing.
Well, I don't care. Actually, I don't. Quite happy. I don't think I'm going to have much. I think it's going to be another lockdown. Like all of my friends have had their lockdown 50th.
Yeah.
So I'll just join the club.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do in a couple of years' time when we're allowed out again, we're just going to have a big party in Ibiza.
There we go.
There we go.
That sounds pretty good.
Perfect.
Lachlan asked me to play some Minecraft with him. I didn't
It was
follow
Children's
through.
Request Corner.
Children's request.
Fail.
It wasn't that he came to me lots of times and say, Dad,
did.
he
He's asked you about 3 times.
oh, no,
He had-
no.
That's really unfair because
No.
he actually has.
He came at one stage and I said, we'll get to it at some stage. And then he was off in his room doing other things. I've been fully aware of it and it just hasn't happened. It's not because I've said, no, son, I've got more important things. He's been involved in his own stuff and hasn't come and asked me. Anyway, that's what I reckon.
Right.
All right.
I don't think you'd find that Lockinator would agree with that.
All right. Well, there you go.
There you go. Anyway.
You watch some telly with him?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course I did.
Very
Because I'm a
good.
good mum. I like all those dinosaur programs that he shows and they're quite fun. Jumping through the forest.
GG round out.
G2 Roundout. What's yours?
I'm not sure that I've said this one before, but just another lockdown. I'm really grateful to be in this house. It's really comfortable, cozy, happy. I'm happy to be here. You know,
Because you've got us.
got you guys, got the
Yay.
pool,
Got the pool.
got the
freezing
pool,
pool.
got the freezing pool. No, we were just doing some gardening yesterday, and we were saying we're so lucky to be here.
Yes.
It's good. Works.
We are. And my GT Roundout is about Alexa again because Alexa's doing a little bit better.
she's
So
getting
we're
there.
so excited. She has to wear a big green helmet because she's got half of her brain exposed still. Poor thing. But she actually recognised her mum and her dad and blew them a kiss and managed to move her arms a bit, and she's recognised her boyfriend Will. So that's awesome.
Yep.
Very exciting.
great.
So
She's
we're
coming
all
along.
just getting behind Alexa and their family and saying, come on, dude, let's go. So, yeah, my G2 roundouts for a bit might be about her because I just think it's great considering that when she went in there, it was not good.
Yeah, that's good. It's really good.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
think that's it.
All right.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
A bit crazy, I think.
Yeah.
A bit disorganised,
Yeah.
unorganised.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if anyone's got any suggestions on what you'd like us to talk about, like if you wanted to send us an email or a message and say, hey, I think it would be really funny for you and Drew to discuss this point. And you don't have to tell... Well, Drew doesn't take messages anyway. So just tell me and then I can do it and then I can come up with some ideas and then I can ask him questions about it and you guys can see his reactions to those questions. So that could be quite fun. That could be part of our conversation thing.
I'll take the blame for this. Maybe a little less prep over the weekend. I was pretty battered from that race and a little bit lazy yesterday and then the world's turned upside down with a bit of lockdown. So just trying to get stuff sorted.
What do you mean?
What?
I don't understand what you just said.
What I just said, this week's ramblings. Is I didn't
But we ramble most weeks.
Yeah, maybe. It feels a little more rambly than normal.
Yeah. Anyway.
Share, like,
That
subscribe,
time to
hit
go.
the
bell.
the bell. Hit the notification bell.
The bell. Bing.
Yeah.
The bell. Oh my God, we've lost it.
Well, what was the hot topic of the week? Is money good or bad?
Evil. Money is good. Evil. All right, people.
All right, that's it. One life.
I was just going to say, big kiss to you all. Make sure you're all okay and stay happy. Keep in contact with each other during lockdown and stuff. It's really important. I know for Queensland it's only a week, but there's lots of people out there that get very blue about it. And I can understand why, but, let's all stay in contact with each other and keep everyone up and joyful.
One life.
Two big dreamers.
Go get a dog.
Woof. Bye.